Sure, thanks. I will get back to you with the initial designs ASAP. Thanks. Regards, Team Dumbass Company.
Howdy again, Logo. I'm glad to hear it. I can't wait to see how you interpret LemonParty.org into what I imagine will be a splendid logo. Brock.
Hi Brock, please check these and let me know your feedback. Thanks. Regards, Team Dumbass Company.
Howdy again, Logo. I must say, you have outdone yourself. Those logos are truly remarkable. We are especially fond of this one and that one. Those really get my Johnson going, if you know what I mean. The only criticism would be that they don't seem to take anything from the LemonParty.org. I guess it must be difficult to capture the mood of elderly men ravaging each other with puppies and fish. If, however, you could tie that in somehow, that would be a most exciting thing to behold. I'm going to forward these magnificent designs to Slick Mandingo, our Chief Financial Officer, so he can discuss our budget. Again, I commend you on such powerful designs. Brock.
Greetings, Logo. You may address me as either Slick or Mr. Mandingo. I am very excited to work with you and your team. The samples you have provided are most incredible. Unfortunately, Mr. Ducklucy must have neglected to mention that we require that it also reflects the theme of our website, which is very similar to LemonParty.org. I apologize for that, but sometimes I swear he is slightly retarded. Anyway, I know the team is very impressed with number 4, the apparent crossbreeding of a dog and a fish, and number 8, in which the ninja is dreaming of delicious goldfish. If you could tweak those, just a tiny bit, to include the theme of elderly erotic trios, I do believe we would have ourselves a deal. At that time I would be happy to extend the offer of 750 Philippine pesos to deliver the completed logo. Best regards, Slick Mandingo, Chief Financial Officer.
Please check and advise. It will be helpful if we avoid the elderly erotic trios theme. Please advise. Thanks. Regards, Team Dumbass Company.
Greetings, Logo. I see where you're headed with these new concepts, but I think we've taken a few steps back. Maybe if the elderly men were somehow integrated into the logo as you've done with the crossbred puppy fish. Perhaps if the fish or puppy's tail was a phallic symbol to tie it all together. I'm not sure. Oh. Maybe if you do something with just the old boy's decapitated head like you did with the dog in the one where ninja are dreaming of tasty goldfish treats. And the exclamation point could be an erect penis. That would be a delight. Best regards, Slick Mandingo, Chief Financial Officer. Greetings, Logo. It's been a few days since we last heard from you, and I was curious about the progress on the latest revisions. Also, we've had a development with the construction of the site, and I thought you might be of assistance. Unfortunately, the agency who are building the site are unable to provide any design work. Would your team be able to create what I believe they call a heroic image for the homepage? Of course the budget would be increased to account for the extra work, so do please let me know your thoughts on that request. Best regards, Slick Mandingo, Chief Financial Officer.
We were working, but if we could somehow remove the erotic sketches in the design it will be helpful. As per the designer policy, Working on those erotic sketches are not permitted, so I am little stuck now. Please advise the changes on the design excluding those sequences. It will really be helpful. Thanks. Regards. Team Dumbass Company.
Greetings logo. I'm afraid our design requirement comes straight from one of our directors of the board, Chongo Fonbuttex. I'm sure you've heard of him. He is the tribal prince of Gondwana. Apparently, the imagery he requested is of great cultural significance to his small tribe. The good news is I've spoken with some of my colleagues and I do believe we've found a possible solution. Being that Chongo is not a particularly intelligent individual, we believe he can be pacified by using common symbolism rather than actual images of erect and or flaccid peni. Would it be possible for you to make the changes I requested in my earlier email but, rather than phallic symbols, use metaphors like mushrooms, cucumbers, or other similar objects? I have attached some samples to illustrate my idea. Best regards, Slickman Dingo, Chief Financial Officer.